Yo, what's up guys? Tito here, and so in this video I just kind of wanted to do another throwback video to a device that I've had for quite some time, and I must say I was very happy with this device. So if you don't know what it is, this is the LG X Power that was released on Boost Mobile, and probably a game changer for budget devices, as this one boasted a 4100 milliamp hour battery. So obviously the name kind of gave it away, the X Power. It was all about power with this device. So right now, since I've been kind of like playing around with Unreal Mobile, I have this one now activated on Unreal Mobile, since it is unlocked to go to another MVNO that pretty much uses Sprint. So this wouldn't be able to like transfer over to like T-Mobile or anything like that. But anything that's like Sprint related, it'll be able to activate onto. Now, I do have a theme applied on here, which is probably one of the things that I like about LG, even though it's theme categories and it's just overall like the themes that's available. Some of them are just not that great. But I have this right here, kind of like, just like the hippie look, I guess you can say. Well, not really a hippie look. More, you guys get pretty much what I'm going with this. It still runs 6.0.1 Marshmallow, so this never got 7.0 Nougat, and it's never going to get anything up. The last known update that I got for this device, actually, I got it yesterday because I powered it on for the first time, so I don't know exactly how long this software update was waiting, but I got it yesterday, and it was for the August security patch. So that's like the most update that it's gotten with security patches, but it hasn't gone up to a different software update such as Nougat, and it's not really a big deal for me. It's not something that I definitely would be like, oh, this kind of sucks. I mean, if you're still in the market for a budget device that has good battery life, I would definitely say check out the X Power on Boost Mobile. I don't think they sell it anymore, so you'll actually have to find it from Amazon or eBay, or maybe from Swappa. But some honorable mentions for the X Power. One is the display. I like the display on this device. It is not like your budget devices. Colors replicated from the screen panel is fine. It looks good for what it is. You're not gonna get ultra 4K quality screen display here, but it does a fairly decent job. And the next thing would actually be the cameras. So the cameras on this is actually okay for, taking at least good photos. And it has the beauty mode adjuster. If you want to get rid of blemishes on your face for a photo, you can do so, pulling it up all the way or bringing it down to 0 to get your natural facial look. No big deal there. It's got the little gestures like swipe to kind of go across to get the rear camera. The rear camera, I believe, is an 8 megapixel shooter. So it's not going to be something that's, if you're an amateur photographer, this is not going to work out for you. But if you just want to take photos of things you see, this is going to work out just fine. And for an 8 megapixel camera, surprisingly, it's decent. It does have, your basic stuff here like grid mode. You have a timer counter. You can change the aspect ratio from 16:9 to 4:3. So you have those options there. And let's see. So either way, you swipe gestures. It also has quick upload. So after you take a photo, you can upload it to Facebook, or you can send it as a tweet or a direct message on Twitter. And if you need more options, then you can just hit the 3 dots and it'll open up more options to where you can send the photo to. So that's always a good touch. Again, the audio quality is not your greatest compared to today's mid-range and even flagships. It does support that squawk box in the back. But I gotta say, it is loud. So if you're looking for audio to at least be, where you can hear it, this phone can actually do that. You can kind of tell it's just a little on the thick side. But obviously it's that 4100 milliamp hour battery. And another thing, and this is just, this is just my preference, but the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack is at the bottom. I have a tendency of dropping my phone in my pocket this way. So yeah, cords won't be wrapped around it or covered. Build quality, it's plastic, it's glass, but this thing has taken a beating, and unlike my Stylo 4, it doesn't show any visible signs of taking a beating. I mean, I've dropped this phone. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've dropped this phone multiple times. Even looking at the back of the phone, there's like a little scratch right there, but it's held up. It's got this nice, what you would think would be slick, but actually tends to be quite grippy in the hand. So that is a plus. Screen size is not very bad at all. Compact form factor compared to most devices today. So this actually, you know, ergonomically fits comfortably in the hand. You can install some games on here. It does not have 32 gigs of onboard storage, so you don't have a lot of storage to play around with, but you still can download some games. And with the battery life, you should make it through 2 days on a single charge, depending on what you do with it. So I actually connected this device and had it fully charged up. I want to say like last night, about 12 hours ago actually. And from 100%, it's only gone down to, let me see if I can get this to focus. It's only gone down to 82%. So yeah, that goes to tell you just about how decent the battery life is. Can't really complain. So if you are in the market for a new smartphone and you don't need the latest and greatest, but you want something that has a decent camera, it's got an okay sound to it, but ultimately has great battery life, I'm definitely going to say the XPower is an option that you should take a look at. It doesn't have a fingerprint reader, doesn't have any of that stuff. It's just your tier 1 smartphone, so your basic smartphone. But it handles things very well. 6.0.1 Marshmallow. Ringtone. 6.0.1 Marshmallow, not a drag. Everything still functions good. And then even like, you know, with say like with the updates to like YouTube, you can get dark mode on it. Messaging threads, you can get dark mode. So I mean, there's still support for this device. So yeah, the LG XPower, which was basically the Boost Vault 3, and a pretty good option to pick up if you can find one. I would say great deal on it would actually be like if you can find it for $40, that'd be pretty sweet. I know some places still sell it for like $79.99, so getting it for $40 is kind of like a good deal. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the throwback video for the LG XPower on Boost Mobile. They also had a variant on Cricket, and there's an unlocked version as well. So if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like to let me know. Hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoy my content. And yeah, I will see you guys, well, you'll see me or hear me in the next video. Aloha.